Okay, you go back. You're back at the Fletchers again. Olwe has just purchased his route, which he's got 10 brand new, clean leaf arrows. 1 gold piece.
I might as well just throw away the iron rod arrow.
I'm gonna chuck it. They're always asking why you carrying that thing around.
I have no idea. To be honest,
It probably
anymore.
doesn't even fly straight.
I say she's a hoarder.
Yeah, probably doesn't even fly straight.
Well, I'm throwing it away anyway.
Okay, get rid of it.
Because it's like, at the time it seemed like a good idea, but now it's like,
No.
this is a waste
she
of space.
agrees. Just get rid of it. There's no point in carrying that thing around. It probably doesn't even fly straight, and you're more likely to injure one of us if you're going to use that.
So it might be that I have space for maybe 2 of those smoke ones. And 2...
That's 6 gold. No, 6 silver. 6 silver if you want the 2 smoke.
While she's doing all this math stuff, I'm now reassorting in my bags, putting all the stuff on it.
So I don't know how
the
useful
pots.
they'd be. Maybe like 3 in a, like 3 is the charm kind of thing.
No, they're smoke arrows. He explains that you fire them, and wherever they land or hit or strike or something like that, it's enveloped in a dense cloud of smoke of a 10-foot radius, so it's 20 foot across. That
like,
smoke will dissipate after about 5 rounds. Okay.
so
And that's
basically-
depending, nothing actually blows it away.
Under normal circumstances.
I mean, would
yeah.
it be good to have the whistling ones as well? Because we could use that as any distraction. Like, I would shoot it as far away as I can, and then they go to
But
there.
as soon as you shoot it, it starts making the
It
noise.
starts whistling
Yeah.
through the air.
Ah! But then I'll be the distraction. I can run away.
And then there's the flame ones. The flame ones are just tapping dipped in.
The flame ones, I have
tar.
to burn
I
them, and that
think
takes
maybe if
time.
You
want
must ignite
a-
them first. Yeah.
Yeah, I say, I think if you're looking at all these arrows, just maybe a couple of smoke ones, because I can't see the others coming in handy at the moment.
The
Oh, we
smoke
don't
ones
want-
is
we
the
don't-
only one that seems handy at this
But
point.
yeah, we don't want the fire
Possible.
arrow anyway, because we're going to woods. And we don't want to burn the place down.
And I have explosive arrows.
Well, yeah, be very careful on those. But, I mean, the smoke
So it
ones
might be
be
that-
used, because we know there's spiders there. Although they don't really see, they feel crap. No worries. I go back out eating nuts.
Okay. Theo just comes in, tries to give this amazing explanation, and then says, "I'm just going outside and eating nuts,"
Yeah.
and then
It's
leaves.
the only one that seems useful.
It's
So
entirely,
3
entirely
smoke
blue.
arrows, probably.
3 smoke arrows. Okay, so 3 smoke arrows is 9 silver pieces.
How much was it for
Have
5 smoke?
anything? Oh, I don't. I'm trying to think
It's
what I
not
could
bad,
give
though.
to reduce that price.
You reduce the price.
Yeah.
They're not easy to make, and you wouldn't normally get them here. He's already just finished creating them. He's made 10. But yeah, you can fire them, and then
But
wherever,
then it
hit
will
is
reduce
enveloped.
Olwe's price, and then technically I wouldn't spend anything.
we just picked up. There was a barrel in front of her. It had an assortment of normal flat leaf arrows, all pretty much identical, with chicken feathers, white feathers on them for flights. Black thread. They were all iron arrows, straight dowling, white wood, and she grabbed 10 of those, and they were 1 gold piece. They're no pluses or bonuses or anything like that. They're just basically just fire and forget arrows.
Like, would he make use of a wood piece? A flat wood piece.
Oh, what?
A flat wood piece.
What, you mean my spatula that I made?
Yeah.
No.
Like a spoons here. In fact, you can probably get rid of that, because now you have a spoon as well.
Because I have a bowl and spoon. I don't need a flat wood piece that acts like a spoon. So I can throw that away too. But it's a wood piece, so maybe like.
No, a piece of wood, a flat piece of wood. I think it came off one of the side panels of the bed anyway, didn't
Yeah. Yeah, it's been carved
Which
into
was
like a
just
spatula,
split.
really small thing.
Another
Yeah.
thing I have to throw away.
it?
Yeah.
Or when we make a campfire, I'll use it as campfire wood.
Yeah, do that.
In the middle of Mirkwood, oh yeah.
Oh, I'm very good at making secure fires.
was thinking more the fact that like that you'd be surrounded by wood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, we would find like a place where
Branches and
it's not
pine
as
cones and-
dense.
Yeah. Dense in Mirkwood? Okay, right.
You know, it's not always like trees like inches away from
it
each
is.
other. It's like
It is.
some are really close, some are further.
Yeah, about 5 feet away.
It is incredibly dense. Let me just clear this board.
But they were my markers. I know where the
We
thing
know
is.
we know where everything's at.
No. Or just throw the wood away because that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
I am not carrying a flat wood piece.
At this
I'm
time,
cleaning my
I'll say
inventory.
afternoon to everyone as they walk past.
I'm cleaning my inventory.
Clean your inventory. It's a wood.
'Cause I'm getting. If I can't see
every
what I
time,
could give because I don't want to give anything else.
You don't need to give anything. Do you want the smoke arrows or not? It's yes or no?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spend how much again?
9 silver.
9 silver.
Oh,
9 silver. What the hell? 9. Oh. 9 silver. So I'll give him 1 gold piece so that he can give me a silver change.
he bites into it, tries to see if it's real.
9 silver. Yeah, you give him that. Yeah, okay. You buy your 3.
So then I have 2 silver pieces and 7 gold.
You're really going through your money, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then I
Back to
think
2.
we probably need food.
Probably.
I think I wrote it down. 3 smoke arrows. Cool.
Um,
And I have food.
you want food? Okay. Where do you wish to get your food from?
I would like to go to the baker's that I went to last time.
Okay, so you head along the road to the
I
baker's.
actually need to grab food.
Oh, okay.
So let me
Go
write
ahead.
this down. 3
3 smoke arrows,
arrows.
and then they do a 10-foot radius envelopment of smoke for 5 rounds. Anybody attacking through it is at -25. Any arrows fired into it are -50.
Well, no.
This is a getaway plan. This is the thing.
Okay, you can't see through it.
So, on the way to the bakery, when we're talking, can I talk to Morwen and ask her what she thinks of the animals that live in Mirkwood? As in the spiders.
I'll be a bee.
Yeah.
The spiders that live in Mirkwood are approximately 4 foot.
Uh-huh.
They have very bad visibility.
Okay. And they sent, because I read a book on it way back in Rivendell, and it's like about they sort of sense vibrations and
The sense
lure
vibrations
you
in
into
the
a trap.
trees. Yeah, what they'll do is they will chase you, but basically what they want you to run. They communicate with each other, so they work
By clicking
together.
or something,
Yeah,
yeah.
by clicking and ultrasonic sounds and things like that. And they will chase you, and their goal is to make you run into a web. And they basically know your presence or know that you're there because they can pick up the vibrations through the web strands or through the branches.
So in that situation, if one of the spiders were in front of us, what would you advise to do? Like, would you advise us just to stand still, lay down, play dead?
No, because they'll just like each one of them has a set of fangs on them.
So that even though we won't move, they still will sense us.
If you lie motionless, like perfectly motionless, then they will not be able to sense you. But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that they will like attack.
Yeah. Okay. What's the best way to avoid them?
Don't run into them.
Are there any early signs of that?
When you see the spider webs, you're in the wrong area.
Very.
Okay.
Okay.
There's no escaping them because the spiders are rampant across Mirkwood, with the exception of the Elven realm, where the elves seem to have a handle on things. That's like,
Yeah, but that's closer near the north of the woods.
It is. That's across the
If
river.
we can get to the north part and enter through the north, that'd be great.
That's
but
like across this river kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're down here, aren't
Yeah,
we?
down
Oh
here.
no, we're down here. Oh crap! So that we've got.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now
Okay.
you
So
know your predicament.
we have to go through the forest first to get across the river, unless we go all the way around.
Yeah, this is your predicament. I mean, there is a path. There is a. You can see this here, this dotted line.
Is that known? Is that path known to anything or known to anyone?
It's a known. If you notice, if you follow that, it goes straight to the Holy Elven King. Yeah.
So would that be classed as like the Elven path?
The elves would be using that path. Yes.
That's not the Elven realm, though, is it? The other side.
No,
of
the
that?
Elven realm is north of the river.
Okay.
So it might be an elf patrol, or there might be an elf task force, or something like that, would be using these paths, and they will be watching these paths. But there's also little, like, spurt-off paths as well, which disappear. There's one here, there's one here, there's one here.
So as we were sort of standing around at the moment, we were looking at Olwe's map, and can Morwen show us on Olwe's map where the fortresses are?
Where the fortresses are?
Where she thinks they were, or if she knows where they are. Any ruins and that.
Oh.
Is that the one that you reckon... is that a ruined tower, or...?
That is a... yes. It's been a long time since anybody's come from there, but she's heard of it, and she knows that there's something there, a ruined building there.
Now, do you know of... I'll let you finish off putting all the ruins on first.
That's it. Oh,
Oh, is
there's
it?
a small one here, but that's an insignificant one. That's all there is in the small one there.
Okay.
Um,
Do you know of anything about a brown wizard, or...?
yeah, that's this building here.
I reckon he might be quite handy to go and visit.
Yeah, he lives here
Brown wizard.
in this clearing.
Yeah, apparently there's a brown wizard in the woods.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's it. That building there.
Okay. Yeah, apparently I heard him from like those mercenaries who were bragging about him being all crazy old wizard who they fought and all that crap. But you know, it's obviously not real. But
Yeah, he lives in the middle of that.
Yeah, because you say you know Gandalf, and then Gandalf sort of asked you with Aragorn to look after us, and Gandalf's a wizard. So I was wondering if he would know anything about Gandalf and would be able to help us as well. If he has anything he might be able to give us, or even because Estel's sort of learning magic, but she doesn't know much about healing people a lot of the time. So I was wondering if he might be able to.
No, I get what you mean, but
yeah, you know, because if he's a because I presume if he lives in the forest, he must be something to do with nature, yeah.
Yeah. That's where he lives. He looks after the forest.
So he must have something to do, being able to, some sort of magical properties. He must know that sort of knowledge, you know, and he can pass it a little bit on or something.
He might be able to help us. Yeah.
So that's what I'm wondering if he'd be able to do that. And so
Yeah.
that might
I
be
don't know.
something.
He might be more of a sorcerer than a.
Yeah,
Animus.
but he lives right smack geographically middle.
It will be a nightmare to get there, but we know it's there. So if it becomes
Nightmare.
too dark, if we can get to it, it might become a safe haven for us for a little while. And that's about halfway. Or looking at the map, it's about halfway across
But now he's here. Good.
until
for
we
him.
need to get to the top.
Mhm.
Well, apparently he's a wizard, so
That says a lot.
there's not many wizards in Middle-earth. And rumours of wizards are like they're neither good or bad, just weird.
Weird. Well, I guess that description fits Gandalf well.
Yeah, well, you know, and like the mercenaries never said that he was evil or bad or anything like that. They just said he was weird, and they fought him, which it's not true. Even I know this is not true. But I don't know. I've got this horrible. I don't know. I feel like he can help us in some way. I'm attuned to the essence of the well.
He lives in a house in a small clearing in the centre of Mirkwood.
It's good to know he's there if we need to get
But like
a night
it
shower.
literally is. I mean, it's not on any paths or anything like that, on any trails. It is literally in the middle of a humongous forest.
That's fine. because it's halfway, and every information on the forest helps. Anything else you can tell us
Every
about?
little helps.
Every
Is there anything else you can tell us about the beasts or creatures that live or near or go in to hunt in this forest?
yeah, there's probably a few good bits.
Basic. Will we come
There's bears.
into... Okay.
And there's also a rumour of dragons, but nobody's actually seen them.
Dragons?
Yeah, but nobody's actually seen them.
In a forest? Would it be burnt down, wouldn't it?
There's wolves.
Okay.
Wolves
Wolves and bears I think we can deal with.
Yeah, there's lots of wolves and bears. There's
Spiders would be a bit of a
rumours-
problem.
Spiders, wolves and bears. I said there's rumours of a dragon, but nobody's actually seen it.
Dragon. That'd be weird. I can't imagine a dragon being in a forest. It'd be destroyed. First bit of breath, all burnt down. Mind you, that'd take care of those spiders, though, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, it might take out the frost and all.
Yeah, it'd grow eventually. Yeah, so we'll get to the bakery then. I'll roll this map back up. Give it back to Olwe.
Okay, you get that map back to Olwe. I'm just checking on something else. Yes, but in the northern part of Mirkwood, there's mostly bears, spiders, and wolves.
Yeah, it's just getting there. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I wouldn't rule out orcs, but
Oh god, yeah.
but nobody's reported any orcs being that so far north.
Okay. I mean, well, I presume hopefully that the elves, they wouldn't go near the elves, would they?
No.
Let's hope so anyway.
Yeah, that's all that tends to be in northern Mirkwood. In the region you're entering anyway, is spiders, bears, and wolves.
Yes, so death, spiders and wolves. Okay.
Okay.
What do spiders have any poison on them, or like when they catch you, do they inject you? Do they poison you? If you're fighting one, what's the best way to fight it?
Kill it as fast as possible. They always attack in small groups, between 1 and 20.
Okay.
They seem to be incredibly tough.
Okay. So are you trying to say we run if we get encountered, but they will push us into a trap?
They have fangs that sting.
Okay.
Okay. So what they do is they try to sting you.
Oh, these are spiders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to sting you. Sting and bite, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't have any form of external armor, which is probably a good thing.
Yes, I would think so.
They're incredibly agile.
Okay.
Yeah, they move very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, if they're going to attack, if one wouldn't attack all by itself, it would be somewhere between 1 and 20. They've been seen it run around in groups of 20.
Okay. No, that's fine. As I say, we roll the map up and we head to the bakery.
Okay. Baker's Avenue. Oh, it's down there.
Oh yeah, we gained.
No, it's up there, isn't it?
No, it's down there. Baker's Avenue.
Oh yeah, there we are.
Okay, he says you're back again.
Yeah.
What can
You
you do?
here before?
I was here before, yeah. I brought some lovely muffins. Well,
So you
they were
didn't share?
honey. Well, you weren't around.
You
Nice.
ate them all by yourself?
Pretty much. Oh, great! They were really nice. I must admit. But so I'm going to talk to the bakery man. I want to ask him if he's got anything that would be. We're going to be travelling out for a little while and want food that will last a little bit longer.
Well, he hasn't got any whey bread. The elves make that stuff.
Okay.
He can make some honey muffins.
You know what? I would love to have some more honey muffins. They were great.
Okay. He can do you 10 honey muffins for a gold piece.
10 for a gold piece.
Yeah, each one lasts a month.
I want 10. How big were they again? I can't remember.
They like a cupcake, but a large cupcake.
Because I've still got 3.
Okay, they're like large cupcakes. Yes. They're basically sponge cake and honey, or kind of, and they stay sweet and they stay sticky, and they stay fresh for up to 1 month. After that, they just become rocks.
I would like to have 5 if possible.
Yeah, you do your 5.
Oh, you know what? No, 10 to do. 10 do. I'll give him the gold piece.
Okay, so you got 10 honey muffin cakes. Yes. Each one of them will last for 1 month, and each one of them will give you 1 day's nutrition. Like, so there's like 10 days of food there.
Shall I give 3 of those to the kids?
Well, we're stocking up for ourselves. They live in town now, so they should be fine.
I'm just trying to think what our parting gift we could give.
Well, I thought you were just going to say bye and that, and hope we'll go see if that lad's okay.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we need to wait around for them?
No, he has them ready.
Yep. Cool. I will.
They're very sticky, very sweet.
Mini muffin. No, what were they? Honey muffins.
Honey muffins. Yeah, what they are is they're like honey. They're like cupcakes, muffin cupcakes, but they have been cooked in, like, marinated in honey. Yes. Then the honey kind of like dries on them, crystallizes and hardens, and that seals it. And they're good for 1 month. After they stay sweet and fresh for 1 month. After that, it just becomes an entire rock.
Okay.
And one of them will do you as a whole day's meal.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, well, I think the food's sorted out.
So...
Did you want to pop to see if those kids were okay?
Wait, you're carrying all the muffins, right?
I've got the muffins, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I want to check in on the kids, yeah. We're close by, right? Yeah, we're like there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and we could cross through.
Okay, you...
I stand to one side and wait outside.
Okay.
So I'm not knocking on the door or anything, I just stand to one side.
Who's knocking on the door?
Okay, I'm knocking on the door. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Okay, the old lady, Rose, comes to the door.
Hi.
She says, hello, good morning.
How are the kids?
Oh, they're doing fine. They're doing fine.
And have you heard from the boy about the boy yet?
She hasn't heard anything this morning.
Mm-hmm.
But they said he was feeling a lot better yesterday afternoon. Well, yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Yesterday morning. She tries to get out to visit him, like to check on him each morning. And yesterday morning he seems to be doing a lot better. And but she hasn't heard anything from them this morning yet. She hasn't
So he's still at the healing place,
he's still
right?
at the healing place, yes.
Because we were gonna head up there. I just thought.
Does she want to head up there with us, or?
No,
Yeah.
she's got a few things she needs to take care of herself yet. She needs to sort out a few bits and pieces, a bit of like daily chores.
Well, you can see the girls as well. You say hi, because we should be going off soon. We're not staying much.
Yeah, she said that they'll probably she'll tell them that you just passed, they called in to say hi, but they had yet to leave and go and do something else,
Yeah.
She's sure they'll understand.
Okay, thanks. Anyway. glad everything went okay.
Oh, you didn't get to sing your music to them.
Okay, Morwen and Olwe are in the street.
So am I.
Olwe and Theo is in the street.
Don't leave me alone, guys.
That's what I
Jeez.
said. I stood to one side and just let you go and knock on the door.
There's a couple of town guards walking up the path, and they walk up to Morwen, and they seem to be saying something to her.
I'm gonna.
How
Well-
close am I to Morwen?
You can hear that they're quizzing her about they need her to go to the wharf rat to identify some mercenaries which were causing a problem. The previous night, the wharf rat.
Ooh! Is it those idiots?
Yeah.
I'm turning, I'm looking. Yeah, let's go.
They don't need everybody. They just need just a few you to identify that the people that these so-called mercenaries which were sleeping at the wharf rat have been like disturbing the peace, and they just need somebody to confirm that they're kind of how long they've been there. That's all. Just need somebody to identify them.
I say to Morwen, I will come with you.
Okay. Zellie?
I've been saying bye, right? Bye.
You're saying bye to them, yes.
And seeing the. Are they going
Estelle,
off?
I reckon you should go and get the health potion stuff. If you want to have a look, see if there's like bandages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hand and stuff.
That's what I was going to do right now, and then see on the boy too.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I will
so
go with Morwen.
Morwen is being...
Where are you going?
I'm following her. She's going to the wolf rat.
She's going back to the... Making her way back to the wharf rat, which is down here, level below. Oh god. There we go.
Alright.
Okay.
Uh,
I get to see your work in action.
I think wharf rat's way down here.
I don't think it's.
And Olwe and Estel are making their way up to the House of the Healing. So, about an hour goes by.
Yep.
Okay, after traversing the streets, it is coming up to mid-morning now. Just before noon. It's a really bright but kind of chilly day. It's very dry. It's starting to become a little overcast. Theo and Morwen have arrived at the wharf rat. And
On the way down, I was asking the guards, what's the situation, what's happened, why do you need only her to identify what's...
Apparently they, one of them said that they got into a fight, a brawl, at the wharf rat last night. And one of them was kind of laying the blame at Morwen's door.
Morwen's door?
Well, you know what I mean, like saying they were blaming it wasn't them, it was Morwen that actually started the fight.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But it's recently been discovered that Morwen didn't stay there last night.
No, she was with me.
Which was a different habit.
Well, she wasn't with me, but she was in the same place we were.
Because that's where she tends to stay. And they just need her to go down. They want to ask her a couple of questions and just identify these mercenaries were the ones that were have been there for a few nights, and get some extra information on them. That's all.
Cool. I accompany.
Okay, well, you're heading down there. There's a couple of guards outside. They seem to have the 3 mercenaries on the inside. And it looks like there's been a small fire and some property destruction.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What did we have here then?
Okay, Estel. Estel, you arrive.
He's ready for a punch up, you know this.
Yeah, probably. You arrive at the House of the Healing.
Yep. I just want to check on the boy and ask if they have any, like, first aid kits, spare bandages, stuff that I
Okay,
can
well, you head
get.
inside. It seems to be fairly busy. There is people moving around. rushing about. You can see Kilfrick in the back, sitting at his table again, and seems to be writing something into a journal. And there is a couple of the lay healers moving around as well. It doesn't seem as if a lot has changed.
Yeah.
Okay, from where you stood.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does it want to do?
Check on a boy and get first aid supplies. See if they have bandages and stuff.
Okay, Kilfrick sees you come in, puts down his little graphite pencil and closes his book and comes over to speak to you.
Hello again.
I says hello.
I just wanted to check on the boy to see how he's been, because I haven't checked. And also, do you have any first aid supplies I could borrow? Oh, and like, do you even know what that is? Like, oh.
They're still investigating.
Oh no.
Yeah, they're not really sure.
Dibby dabby dibbid. Huh.
Is it what?
The what?
Hey? Oh, what'd you say?
I don't think I said anything. I don't know what I said.
I was gonna say that was weird.
Like
yeah. So basically, that's what you've been told.
Huh? Type.
No. Quite possibly.
Well, at least it was good to know. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, he steps outside.
Yeah, she's
Or
like
like-
6 people.
Hmm?
Oh.
She says if you require bandages or if you require some extra ointment, then you could have some brought to you.
Yeah, I just wanted some spare supplies.
Okay. Emotions and one of the female healers comes over with 2 spare bandages, clean spare bandages, and an extra bottle of ointment.
Like my lavender oil thing.
Pretty much the same stuff.
So another bottle of that.
Yes.
Bottle.
Says it was also very odd.
Yeah, I would have thought that. That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? What, in the same in the room I'm in now?
It's the boy.
The boys. Currently, that's what's happening.
No, that's what happened. That's what he recalled.
Oh, that's so weird. Why?
Okay.
That makes no sense. Okay. And nothing else, right?
It
Just that. Well, yeah.
He says most certainly. But doesn't know what.
But then where did it come from? And why that boy specifically? It was just him, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting me know anyway. The old lady that's grandma to him, I don't know if she's probably coming soon. I don't know. Just so you know. Do you know all about him? Yeah.
Okay.
do you mind just, is he already, bleh, 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 bleh.
He's been moved.
Can I see him, at least?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But he's been moved. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna see him
Okay.
for myself. I just wanna see it for myself.
Okay. You are led into a small room, just like off to one side. Okay.
Yep.
And you see the boy laid on the bed.
Can I just look at him for a while? Like, just a minute? Like, maybe even perception? Okay.
All right.
Uh-huh. Asshole! Fucker! Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, I have this question.
Okay.
I don't know if this exists, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Yeah.
Kilfrick might know, right?
Kilfrick might know, yes.
I'll spell for my life.
In the meantime, Theo and Morwen are assisting the authorities with the landlord, the very, very large landlord, to the wharf rat, of bringing charges against the 3 mercenaries. And trying to find them for bringing about destruction to one of the rooms in the wharf rat. And quite possibly, he said that that's probably the most likely.
Yeah, and I have a good idea who it might be too.
Yeah.
Ugh! Okay. Yeah. Thanks for showing me. Anyway. And thanks for the first aid stuff. Two birds to you! That's how I feel right now!
Alright.
Jerk!
At least got love.
Ass!
Alright,
Yeah, no, I'm fair of Kilprick. I'm not gonna... That's how I feel, though.
Alright.
I'm not saying that in front of Kilprick. I just said what I just said earlier, like... Well, thank you for showing me and telling me that.
He says,
and all
yeah,
that.
that's...
I think just... Yeah...
Okay.
he got really bad fever and he died or something. I don't know. For Mrs.
Yeah, he will make the arrangements and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he thanks you for everything that you tried and everything that you did and all the rest of it, and he wishes luck on your future journey and your future. Are you sure something like this could be answered? But at the moment, he has no answers.
Yeah, but what I said there, I think that's what probably happened.
Well, you can keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So are you leaving now?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah.
You go outside and you see Olwe.
Mhm. I will go up to her. Oh. No! Before you type that, I instantly thought about this. Oh my god, no!
Alright, we are back with Theo. Zellie rages. Zellie goes off on one. So you know what's transpired, Zellie, Estel, and Olwe know what has transpired, and they have a little bit more information to probably share with the rest of the players. How they will share that information and how much of the information they may share is entirely up to them. But there has also been a key event happening as well, which Estel might decide to share. That's entirely up to her. But Morwen is outside, stood next to Theo of the wharf rat, and Morwen is inspecting the damage, and so you can see that there is a broken window. There is a little bit of flame and fire damage. It looks like that it's been a case of they had a little bit too much to drink, and they had a little bit of a party, and things might have got out of hand, and part of the room and several items of furniture have been badly damaged. And the city authorities, they're not an established military unit. It's basically just a town guard and like a town patrol, and they are trying to make the mercenaries pay for the damages. But the mercenaries are saying that they didn't cause the damage, that Morwen caused the damage. Okay, so what they're doing is they're asking Morwen, where were you last night? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, they're asking Morwen, where was she last night? And she explains that she stayed in the Blue Wolf. And
No, I confirm all this as well.
you're confirming that they stayed in the Blue Wolf, and they are going to go and check with the innkeeper of the Blue Wolf to see if that corroborates their story. If it does corroborate their story, then these 3 mercenaries will be forced to pay compensation to the landlord or the owner of the inn, the Wharf Rat. Is there anything else you would like to add to that particular story?
No, but I mean, if you want, I'm pretty sure we can both get the information from them, the truth. I turned to Maureen and I said, do you want to see if we can get the information from them? The truth, you know?
She says it probably attracts too much attention, and it probably won't be worth it, really. It's not exactly... They're not there. She's not there to, run a city or punish them or do the guards' jobs kind of thing.
Oh, you're no fun.
She says maybe that we should get back with the others, find out exactly how things are.
Before we do that, I tell the guard, she was with us pretty much all yesterday afternoon, and then spent the night in the Blue Wolf. You can also ask the barman and the 2 elves that were with us at the time. We did venture here, I think it was the day before, I can't remember now. It was over the day before, the night before, when I spent the night on my own. Was that night? Was that yesterday or the night before?
Yesterday we were all in the
Blue Wolf.
Blue Wolf. We were all there. The night before that, you were by yourself.
Okay.
Just so you know. Yeah.
So I say to the guards, and the night before that, I came down here and they were drinking a fair bit.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me for them to drinking a bit over there.
Yeah, is it okay? If you leave that with us, we'll go and speak to the owner of the Blue Wolf and corroborate your story, and then if that all checks out, then you're free to leave.
But can I ask why there's fire damage?
He thinks one of them just was trying to be clever and kind of like a candle got knocked over and the bed set alight.
Is that what it looks like inside? Does it look like the bed?
Pretty much, yeah. It looks like there's several sheets that have been badly burned. Part of the floor, part of the wall. It looks like that they just got a little bit too drunk, had too much of a late night. Were a bit rowdy, scared off some of the customers, like other customers who decided to leave because it was getting too noisy and they were getting in their faces and all the rest of it. And then when they went upstairs, they just continued drinking and partying and disturbing the neighbours, and accidentally started a fire.
I wanted to brawl.
Yeah, so the actual landlord of the owner of the Wharf Rat wants them turfed out, and they have to pay compensation, and then they will be thrown out of Mickleborough.
Okay.
Probably in a few days.
Right, where if Morwen starts walking, I follow her, and I'm kicking the stone, being all pouty.
She ain't got no time for this, like sorting out what mercenaries do in their spare time. Okay.
Yeah, I'm being all pouty now. I wanted to fight.
Okay, you leave that situation. The town militia will take it from there on. Hey, Okay, so where are you heading now? Back to Estel?
Well, yeah, guess so.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I console her and ask,
Make your way back.
ask her why she's crying.
Um,
To be as calm as possible. I'm infuriated.
she doesn't really say anything. She just.
Well,
yeah.
anyway, I do what I said anyway.
Yes, that's fine, and she does the same back. Yeah.
I'm distressed.
It does the same back, but it does kick off. It does remind you of that thing that I mentioned, Zellie.
Yeah, I was reminded exactly that as soon as you wrote me that. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that I was right.
Yeah, you were right about that bit. Yes. Okay. Okay. You sat outside for what seems like 45 minutes or so, just basically trying to piece it together and trying to work out what's happening. And you see Theo and Morwen come round the corner and join you. Right, let me turn the volume down.
No, I'm just gonna face away and keep hugging Olwe. I'm gonna let them see my pissed off, angry, crying face.
Okay.
Now, can I ask a quick question? Do we actually know the waitress's name?
Which one?
Or we just know her as the waitress? The one that died?
No, she's just you don't know her name.
I thought I asked her friend.
Hmm?
I thought I asked her friend and the waitress. The other waitress, I'm sure I asked her.
Did you?
I can't tell you if I did because that was on my notes that I don't have anymore, but
Ah.
I would need to listen back to the recording. Okay, we'll say I had.
Anyway, you come
Maybe I've forgotten. I forgot.
Yeah.
So, what do I see when I come out the corner? Sorry.
Oh, you see, sitting on a porch, like feet on the ground.
I'm covering Olwe's face with my body and I'm looking away because I don't.
You kind of see Olwe's head resting on Estel's shoulder, turning away, and Olwe is hugging Estel.
Okay.
And they both sat down on the porch. Estel is facing away from you. She can hear you coming. She knows who you are.
Yeah.
But she's not looking at you. She seems to be staring off towards the right in the distance.
Over Olwe's shoulder.
Yeah, over Olwe's shoulder. Olwe is not showing her face. But
Okay.
they're not saying anything, and they're not moving, and something doesn't quite add up, especially in Zellie's head.
I simply just walk up and I say, well, what's the matter? What's happened? Is he alright?
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, dude, how was the thing that you're supposed to do in the place?
That's fine. Don't play boy. What's happened?
Oh, well, I got the spare whatevers, and that boy's dead.
But didn't you say the grandma said he was doing fine last morning?
But he's not now.
Well, what's happened? What went wrong?
Now, I want to ask you a question. Do you remember the name of the waitress first? I know it's unrelated to the... Well, this might seem completely random to you, but do you remember the waitress's name that died?
I can't really remember. No, I'm sorry. I may have been told.
This doesn't really matter anyway.
Well, it clearly does if you ask me.
Well, it's unrelated to the condition of the boy. Why he died.
Do you know why he died?
I have a very good reason why he died.
I'm
Well,
listening.
let me just say what the doctor has told me, Cleo prick, and etc., etc. Because basically, what it was, it baffled them at the time, and it was like he basically was going really, really hot fever, and he was incredibly hot, like he was on fire, and then he was blistering and all this stuff, and then he died overnight. Right?
Okay.
Who got burnt yesterday? I'm trying to.
Just trying to stay calm.
It's not making any sense, to be honest, though, but okay. So the boy got burnt yesterday, or it looks like the boy got
Last
burnt
night.
yesterday.
Okay,
Particularly
let me
last
be
night, or...
completely clear for all of us here. Because I asked him if absorption magic exists, and he told me yes. Is the ones that, like, because of what I was thinking is that it was used to transfer injuries from one person to another. He got the brunt of the burn from that asshole. That's why. No, I'm just absolute certain. So the boy's dead because of that shit. That little shit, piece of shit, on the doorstep.
Okay.
I hate this asshole. An innocent boy who gets. Yeah. That's it. Take it as you will. You know. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least that's what I got from it.
Right, so... Somehow he's transferred the injuries he sustained in the barn, in the clove place when it was burning
Because
down.
it was on his left of the boy's. When I checked the boy's body, because I asked if they could, it was on his left.
What, entire
And
body, or...?
Like, all the burns were mostly on his left. This is the exact same side from yesterday's fight.
Was you said it was last night,
Yeah.
but the fight took place during the
Yeah, but you can
Afternoon.
transfer injuries later.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Was no, it's just simply because where me and Morwen went down, there was a fire last night in one of the pubs and that, and it got me thinking about that place then as well. But oh, okay. So what? Why did you want to know the waitress's name as well then? What's that got to do with this?
No, I just want to remember her name.
Why did you want to know the waitress's name?
Because I want to remember it.
Not at the situation like this. You would never just suddenly go, I want to remember
I
someone
just
else's
want to
name.
note her name down to remember it for later.
I now walk away.
Okay.
Right. I like it.
But that's exactly what I want. I just want to remember it for later. Ah,
I love it.
dick!
Yeah. Oh no. Oh. All right, there you go.
I still don't even know why it always like. I don't know. What's Olwe doing this time for? She's like next to me. I just said
She's
dick.
very quiet and just holding on.
What's Morwen doing?
Mowing is stood just off to one
Wait.
side.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe he's not being a dick. Maybe he's going to find out. Oh.
What?
I don't know. I don't want to think this is being a dick. Maybe he's trying to find out the waitress's name for me as a favor. I don't know. He's not gonna tell me though.
I'm not near you, so I'm not saying a thing now. I walked off.
Alright, so Morwen is stood off to one side. When you started kind of like going on about that, she kind of put some distance between you and Theo. Olwe has no option. She has to kind of just stay where she's at, but she's like just trying to sort herself out at the moment. No, she's fine now. It was just a moment of sadness. That's all. Okay. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna sit there for a bit. I'm gonna get my journal out. And I'm gonna write some shit down.
Okay.
I wrote it in my book as well. This is to remind me that I wrote this down in my book. Shall I type it to you?
No, it's all right. It's okay.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm writing things down.
Let me knows what they're doing. Theo, you have wandered off down the path. Is there any particular
Yes.
any particular place you wanting to go to?
You whisper it to you.
Oh God.
Blindfold.
Yeah.
Shall I leave the blindfold on?
You can leave it off because at the moment, Theo is currently not. Whatever. You're not going to see anything. He's literally just walking down here, being sort of pouty.
Okay.
Pouty.
Yeah.
No.
Being a bit annoyed, thinking about what the hell's happened, and he was a pissed off guy this morning. He was ready for a fight to go and let some
I was
steam
being
out. Now
slightly optimistic, and then
now he's a bit annoyed with them all, so he's just walking around.
Okay. Okay. So Theo has gone walkabout. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can write down what I write.
Okay. Always feeling okay now. She's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's fine. You just mark that off in your little event log thing.
No, I know. I already did that.
Yeah.
No worries. I'm on top of that. Basically put like a big and said, "It happened!"
Like I said, I think it you know, how much information you share and all that's entirely to you. Sunny's life has fallen to bits at the moment. Olwe seems to be okay now. She's no longer hugging on. She's just sitting on her own, and she's staring out over the grass, looking at the trees, watching the birds, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I finished writing my things down.
Morwen is kind of just pacing around, looking about, not taking in any detail whatsoever or understanding what has transpired. Thinking she's more concerned into actually planning, have they got things ready to leave, and can she get this group? She's gauging everybody, wondering if she
Do
can.
you think I'll be able to go to Ostrich and just say, we're going to be going soon, goodbye? And does he remember the name of the waitress that died?
He probably does, yeah.
Don't forget, you want to find that name of the guy that you had in the cell.
What?
That guy in the cell, you wanted to find his place, didn't you?
Oh yeah, no!
You didn't write your notes, did you?
I didn't write it down! Oh no. Oh yeah, so I'll look for that too.
Okay.
Oh, what did I put? I put it down in one of these pages about that. I don't know which one I did. I guess I just have to go back to the old one. Because I remember noting it down, I wanted to do it. Oh yeah, it was I'll go into the building 48 and ask Ostrich.
Okay.
So basically, two things to him. Of course, we're going to be going to, so then nice talking with you and blah, 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 blah. That will be my last thing I say. But the first thing, where retyping. Where does this guy live?
Oh God, I'm gonna get messages all the way.
Sorry, that was me.
Okay, you're asking that question?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want me to say this aloud, or do you want to be told?
I'll just type it. Whatever.
God. Okay.
And second is, and that's my second question. So not in Malcolflower, it's just outside.
Just outside, yes.
Let me write that down anyway. Yeah. And my second question there as well.
And the second one?
Yeah. Okay, I write that down.
Okay.
With an S, right?
Yeah, with an S.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
There we go. Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right.
Mhm.
Sorted.
Yep.
Thank God for that.
Very sorted. I note that in my journal.
Right. Okay. Anything else you want to ask Osric before you go?
Yeah. Keep on the lookout for Mr. Winston. And yeah, we should be leaving very, very soon. So yeah. I don't think there's anything else I need. Maybe. I hope not. I don't know anymore. I really don't.
There we go.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So is that place empty then?
It's a ruin now. It's just a burned out wreck.
Oh, because I think I found we met with one of them, but I don't know if he's dead now.
Okay. Theo?
Just so you know.
Oh, yeah, okay, just so you know. Okay, he healed them. I'm sure somebody will keep him. Oh, God.
Oh God, what?
More messages.
Oh, sorry.
Right. There's so many secrets going around and so much information flying backwards and forwards. For anybody listening to this, there's so much information and so much secrets. The players will keep you informed about what's going on.
No, but I think most of this will eventually be said later on in the life.
Okay, so Theo has disappeared off the planet.
Yeah, I start heading to that location.
Okay, you start heading towards that location.
Oh, even Lee's messaging.
Yeah, well, I'm miles away from you now, so...
Okay, so a quick recap is that Estel has gone to speak to Ulrich and asked various questions with regards to the male slave that they found in the cell back in Goblin Gate. She has received that information. She also inquired about the name of the waitress that used to work at the Blue Wolf. And she has received that information as well.
Finally.
Okay.
I shouldn't even ask Theo.
Theo has disappeared in what can be considered a Angus drop over multiple developments. And it's probably
Theo's pissed, he raised you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And is probably wanting more information, but he doesn't seem to be getting that information. Whether that's from the players or from me or from the environment or from NPCs or whatever it is, but he doesn't seem to be getting the information that he is needing, and it's getting frustrated. Morwen and Olwe have been left at the front entrance of the healing house, but they can see they've got a complete line of sight to Estel, and they've seen her go into the chieftain's house for a short while, and they've seen Estel come back outside. Estel is now making her way back towards Morwen and Olwe. Okay, Theo has gone walkabout. You're not too sure where Theo's gone. The last time you spoke to Theo, it was the last words he said was, "Oh, I'm off."
Oh no, he just walked off.
He just walked off, yes. No mid-sentence, not even start of a sentence or end of a sentence, he just walked off.
I put my hand up and just did that whatever sort of sign, the one where you shake your hands like that, fed up, enough.
That's it.
And then I get called certain names on the way away.
Oh, yes. Estel shouted a name at you, and then we haven't seen Theo since. Estel, you are back with Morwen and Olwe. They are both looking at you. Obviously, they've been talking amongst themselves very quietly. They like, okay, are we ready to go now? Are we staying, or what are we doing next?
No, I think. No, we should be. I don't think we need anything else, do we, in terms of shopping, right? I don't know. We probably have everything.
Okay, so is there any other business we need to take care of before we go, or do we just try and make for one of the routes?
The only business we have now is really just to get Theo from his storm off, and then we can leave.
Okay.
All right.
Right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It started off as such a good day as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it
was
wasn't for me.
I was slightly optimistic. Burnt everything. Thank you.
All right, where are you heading?
We're trying to find Theo.
Okay, so you
Going through all the
But
roads.
which way are you going?
which way are you going?
That's the
Just
question.
on all the roads.
Okay, so
Just
you
going all the way down the long way.
on your way down the road. Theo,
Yes, I knock on the door if I'm there.
you are there. You knock on the door. Yes.
Yep. Any answers? Anyone there?
A female, probably aged around about 18, 19, maybe, human. Looks like a North person. Answers the door.
Okay.
She says good morning.
Good morning.
Good
I
morning.
say good morning.
Yeah. What is it? Can you help? Do you need help with anything? For those listening, for those like, Theo is trying to asking this young lady at the front door, who's on the front porch of a very small wooden log cabin, so to speak, asking questions. What would you like to know? That is what it was always referred to. Yeah. And to answer the second question, not to her knowledge.
Okay. I ask her if she knows what's happened to her anyway.
What's happened to her? You ask what?
What happened to her?
I asked the lady at the door if she knows what happened to the person I'm asking about.
Yeah, the whole town knows.
Okay. I simply asked if she had any family in town.
No.
And I will say thank you for your help and goodbye.
She came here from Gondor, and she came on one of the ferries.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Is that it?
That's it. I'm gonna walk off.
Alright, job done. There you go.
Nice.
So Lee has asked a few questions of a young lady who was whose door he knocked upon, and he's collected that information and he's come back. And the only information we have is that the person he was inquiring about
Is a she.
Is a she. She has no family in this other family or relations in Mickleborough as such, and that she is not a. Mickleborough is not her origin. She arrived here on one of the ferry boats up the Anderwin from Gondor at some time in the past. Okay.
Yes. And then I start walking around the road again.
Okay.
To wherever he is, I don't know.
I'll tell you something.
I go north from where I am.
Am I close?
There you go. Oh, you go.
Are
Okay.
we close
Okay.
to see him?
Okay. You are back at the weaponsmiths.
Yeah. Is he anywhere? Is he anywhere?
Is he anywhere?
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, okay.
I'm just asking. I'm just telling.
No, you're looking. You can't see Theo. You can see lots of other people. You see people that you recognise from the taverns and some new people. Everybody seems to be going on as if it's just a normal particular day. Nothing ill has ever happened. Like that. Oh, that was news for yesterday, kind of thing. Everybody is just concentrating on their own situation and on their own lives, looking after number one, that kind of thing. It's a general, typical medieval fort-like village. Okay.
Wait, did he tell me what the surname of the guy's name was? The one I inquired about. Like, what was his family name? Was it actually... Well, I think it is.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Okay, cool. So he has that surname, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
If you yeah.
I know what you mean. That yes. It is. Yes.
Yeah.
God. Alright.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I spelt it differently.
Well, yes.
I thought it was with a Y. I don't know.
Okay. Well, yes. Yeah.
Whatever.
but
Is that?
it's
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's the same one. Okay. You are back and you go to you're going past the Fletchers again. Yeah. Moving down the road, you go past the Scribes. You continue past the fortune teller's shop, the little trinket stall. Yeah. You're making your way back to the Baker's Avenue. Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's talking about anything. Morwen and Olwe seem to sense that there is more to this than people are talking about or letting on. Yeah.
Well, like people just avoiding the subject now.
Well, not avoiding the subject, but just it's like people are not just avoiding the subject, but people are just not giving telling the whole story, not saying everything. Yeah. It's like they seem to be aware that everybody's thinking the same thing, but nobody's admitting it or nobody's confirming it.
Yeah.
Okay?
They're keeping their business is their own.
God.
And that's pretty
Their
much.
business is their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, because pretty much everyone is yeah.
Listen, Morwen and Olwe are wondering if they're not getting the full side of the story. Yeah.
Everyone's like just
they're being
pretending
kept,
they're normal.
like they're just pretending. Like it's not they're pretending, but it's like they're not getting the full story. They're not getting the whole facts. It's like there's information being kept from them for some reason, and it's just that they don't admit it, and they don't let on. But it's just the feeling that they're getting. Okay, so Theo.
Oh, you mean they don't show it like Theo does?
Business is my own.
Theo, you headed to where you said you were going to head to, and you are doing exactly what.
I'm literally just sitting there watching people move in and out, sort of thing.
Yeah, moving. You're watching the foot traffic.
Yeah, pretty
people
much.
moving in and out. People going past, and there's various people moving in and out. Most of them seem to be farmers, traders. There's a couple of patrol people that have been out. It's been a real busy week for these people. They seem to have lost a kingsman sent up from Gondor, who was sent here to assess the situation and to evaluate the fortlet, and for insurance purposes and for capitalization and support and all that kind of stuff. And then there seems to have been a murder, an apparent suicide. There's been buildings set on fire. There's been some strange goings on, some real strange goings on. But in a normal city, like if you were back in Tharbad, this happens every day. Okay. This stuff kind of happens all the time. So
In Aquabar?
no, in Tharbad.
In Tharbad,
If you're in
okay.
Tharbad, things like this would happen all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a typical goings on. This is not uncommon. If you were in Tharbad, there'd be something like this going on somewhere in the city all the time. But in Mickleborough, this is kind of, it shook the people a little bit, but they seem to have bounced back, and it's like, okay, we got to get on with things. We are only a small community. There's only like about not even 1,000 people live in Mickleborough. And Mickleborough parish itself is spread over a great area of farmland and fisheries and shipping. So, but the towns like this, it kind of bounces back. You know what I mean? It's like life goes on, people still living kind of thing situation. But your NPCs that are accompanying you at the moment feel as if everything is, the whole world's come down on them and everything's just been dropped on them. And all they set out to do, all they signed up for, was to get to the far side of Mirkwood. So they think there's something they're not being told. Estel.
By the town or...
Just from everybody in general, including you.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like out the loop. Okay.
said when I was
You
good.
are following this path round. You cannot find Theo.
Ugh. If I don't find him by the time I get to the bottom of this hill, I'm gonna call him a dick again.
Okay, Theo, is this where you're at?
No, I'm still where I said.
Oh, I'm going to say. Alright, yeah. You are back.
Lied.
It's alright. You are where you say you were. You're doing exactly the same thing. You're watching the people, the foot traffic, the people just going past. You see a farmer with about 13 sheep. Move into the city. There is a cart with straw on it. There is some goods heading out of the city. Some what look like sticks of firewood and things like that. There is a thatcher coming in, ready to do a roof repair. You see a crate of burned wood and ashes go past.
Going out.
Going out, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like the reminiscence of a burnt building. Going out. You can still smell the burnt wood, the burnt ash. Yeah.
Would we have passed there by now?
Hmm?
Oh, we passed
You
there.
passed it, yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
passed.
There's 24 here.
How was that rubble going on? Have they cleared it out?
Yeah,
How was that rubble?
it
Still
started.
rubbly.
What they're doing is they are shoveling it up and clearing the ground. The ground is very badly scorched. There's still a few timbers that have been untouched, left like intact. But most of the actual structure, the integrity of the structure has been totally destroyed. But there are parts of it still left. So what they're doing is they're breaking it up. They are pulling it down, they're breaking it up, and they are shoveling up the ashes. They're putting them onto carts, and the carts are being sent out of the city. And it looks like they've been working on it most of the morning.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You continue down, Zellie, with your little group. Nobody seems to be saying anything. Nobody seems to be like making conversation.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for Theo.
You're still looking for Theo. Theo, what are you doing?
Same thing. This is where I'm not moving at the moment. I'm literally just staying here.
He's just stand there and he's just watching.
I'm sitting on the floor somewhere in the corner, just laying down,
yeah,
relaxing now. I'm trying to chill out. I've been down here for a good, couple of hours?
Yeah, it's been a couple of hours go by. And
Wow.
Estel and Olwe and Morwen see Theo sitting down with his back up against the outside perimeter wall. And it looks like, we don't know how long he's been sitting there, but you can assume he's been there for a little while. And he is just watching the people go past.
Finally. I
Okay.
was going to call him a dick. I didn't find him at the bottom of the hill.
Olwe points, just in case nobody actually saw him, but everybody, she knows fine well that everybody can see him, but she feels as if she should be doing something anyway, so she just points and just says, oh, there he is. And Morwen, in the similar kind of situation, feels as if she should say something, but to try and break the silence, or look as if she's still actually part of this new group, and says, well, it's about time. We've been wandering around this town for like a little too long, don't you think?
Yeah. Too long.
Okay, so you arrive next to, and you're standing over a Theo sitting down on the ground with his back to the outside perimeter wall. Whoa.
That's my whistle.
Okay.
Oh.
I was trying to blow that away from the mic so it wasn't too loud, but that failed.
Yeah.
If that was too loud.
Right, we all ready to move out?
Yeah, unless there's any last things you're doing.
I get up and I start walking out.
Alright. Olwe looks over to Morwen, and Morwen looks over to Olwe, as if to telepathically say to each other, this is going to be a great adventure, this. Yeah? Estelle?
Yeah, we're going out. We're leaving.
Are you going out? Okay, yeah.
There's nothing else we can get. I don't see anything else we need. No. Oh, wait!
What?
I'm still wearing my dress.
Oh, God.
I need to change.
Need to change.
I need to change in my new gear.
God. Oh, well,
I'm
Theo.
not changing. Well, shall I change it as we get to the forest? Like, can I put like my pants on and like take off my dress? But then I'd be like Pashti. Shall I do that? Shall I do?
You better decide what you want to do now.
Yeah. By the time we get to the forest area, I'm gonna change.
So you're changing it at the forest.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I'm doing.
Good, because I was going to tell you to catch me up otherwise.
Nice.
No, because I know your storm overhead is like, oh, whatever. Yeah, I'll just do it.
Okay, so you are, you have left Mickleborough. Okay?
Yeah.
You have left Mickleborough.
So long.
After so long, yes. After that small adventure that you've had, your ups and downs.
Feels big.
Feels
On the
big.
way, as we're leaving it, I shout just in general behind, like in the over my shoulder, and at the waitress's name,
Okay.
which I can't remember. How do you pronounce it? Is it
Charlotte.
Charlotte? So yeah, I shout that and then just carry on walking.
Okay. Estelle, you're walking behind Theo, and
Charlotte!
Dick,
just
I already knew that name! It took too long!
you yeah. Theo just screams that out just nowhere.
I'm shaking my head now. Just carry on walking, shaking my head.
Jesus. Behind Estelle is Morwen and Olwe, and they're just like, this is going to be mental.
Oh, that's going to be good.
I love it. Drama ensues.
I don't know how Theo's going to calm down from this, though.
Okay, you navigate your way around Mickleborough, and there is a ferry crossing that crosses the River Anduin. The Anduin's probably about 200 feet across. You can take the ferry, or you can try and navigate another way across the Anduin. The Anduin at this latitude is not particularly deep, or not particularly, although it is still considered a great river. This is one of the easier crossings than it is further south. You taking the ferry crossing? The Anduin has a ferry crossing at this point.
Yeah, I'm just like, shall we? Or not? I'll just...
I turn to Morwen and I say, is there another point, or is this the best place to get across?
Yeah, there probably is, because there's no guarantees there'll be a ferry crossing. There used to be a ferry crossing further north.
Okay.
But
I stop up to the ferryman.
Okay, you go up to the ferryman. He says, "Oh, you want to be across?"
Yep.
Okay, it's 1 copper piece per person.
Yep, there's mine.
Okay, Theo's going across.
I give a copper piece.
Okay, Estelle's going across. Okay.
I have no more copper pieces.
Olwe and Morwen's like thinking, "Oh, this is great. Not only they're not talking to us, they're also not going to help us." Really feel like welcome here. So Morwen kind of like.
I turn around to Olwe and I go, "You two alright?"
Olwe doesn't say anything, but Morwen says, "Yeah, don't worry about it." And she gives the ferryman 2 copper pieces.
Okay, and I carry on walking. Well, I carry on going to wherever it is.
You get on the ferry.
Yeah.
You get on the ferry.
Ferry, travelling.
I go sit in the furthest corner away from everyone.
It's not a very big ferry.
Oh, is it not? Oh, okay.
It's not a very big ferry.
Is it? How long does it take to cross?
Okay, it takes 10 minutes to get across.
I go stand in the furthest point I can.
Okay. 10 minutes later, you see Theo move to the furthest point away from everybody else in the group. you can probably get about 8 people on this ferry crossing, including the ferry controller, which is basically all he's doing is he's got a rope which stretches across the river, and he uses a pulley system to actually pull his small little rowing boat, which holds about 8 people, across the river. And he pulls himself there and he pulls himself back again, and that is pretty much a ferry crossing. It doesn't have oars, it doesn't have a sail or anything like that. He uses a rope pulley system. He pulls himself across the river, and then he, when you get to the other side, you jump off.
Yeah.
You are now on the east bank of the Anderwin. Behind you is Mickleborough and the Misty Mountains and Rivendell. In front of you is a huge open flat plain. Very, very light in the way of vegetation. Doesn't seem to be much in the way of grazing animals or anything like this. This is very, very rocky kind of thin soil, thin topsoil. Not much of anything's going to grow across here apart from just the occasional grass, weeds and things like that. And in the distance you can see that there is tall trees and a very dark canopy of tree foliage, and above the tree canopy seems to be a lingering darkness.
Where? On top of the entire canopy?
Yeah, across the canopy. So if you're down here, this corner
in the sky, or just
over. It seems to linger. There seems to be a darkness. There's like lots of swarming crows. Yeah. Like a murky sky seems to hang over Mirkwood. Mirkwood, all the way from one horizon, all the way to the other horizon. Remember, Mirkwood, this is just northern Mirkwood, and Mirkwood stretches all the way down to like 3 table lengths long. Is just trees, just a huge, huge forest of trees. If you stood yourself on the horizon, all the way from the north, all the way to the south, all you will see is just in the distance, a black forest, and you can see that there is black clouds hanging over it, lingering over it. They don't seem to be moving or drifting, and there is lots of ravens and crows seem to be swarming, flying in flocks of thousands over various areas of Mirkwood. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
In front of you is a very, very primitive trail of worn down earth down to like an ice age bedrock of granite, and stretched out to the left and stretched out to the right is a very rocky, flat, open plain wilderness.
Okay.
Occasionally, several, like maybe a mile to the left or maybe a couple of miles to the right, you will see what appears to be an obelisk or a stone marker.
On where?
On the plain, just to the left and right, you'll see like cairns and stone markers.
Oh, okay.
Just dotted around. Yeah, just dotted around. Stone cairns and stone markers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. With a very, very, like, not well trodden, but a very like.
It looks like a worn path almost.
A very worn. Looks like a hiker's path. If you can imagine a hiker's path across the moors. Pretty much like a public footpath. It's not paved, it's not muddy, it's just well worn down to the bedrock. Very worn path leading into Mirkwood, and it just stretches out right into the distance, furthest point away from you, and you can see from north horizon to south horizon, all you can see in front of you. There's no like, I'll just look a little bit further and I'll go around it. As far as you can see, there is just trees. Just trees all the way from the north all the way to the south. It's like it's an ocean. It's like standing on the beach and looking at the ocean, but it's an ocean of trees. They're all dark, they're all black. You can't see how deep into it. You can't see deep into it. And you can notice that there is things flying above the trees, which you assume to be like ravens and crows and things like that.
while this is all going on, I turn around, I drop my bag down, and I get 3 honey muffins out, and I give one to Olwe, one to Morwen, and then one to Estel.
Okay.
To Olwe and Morwen, I'm smiling.
Service with a smile. Not
Yeah,
for you, though.
Not with you.
Oh, okay.
You, I just go back to a straight face and just go, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I grab it.
Okay.
I pack my bag up and I leave. I go back across the ferry.
Oh, is this on the ferry?
No, you're off
this
the
is
ferry. No,
We're
you're
off the ferry.
Okay, so Theo goes into his backpack, he smiles, he gives Olwe a honey muffin. Olwe takes it, doesn't say anything, looks at it, and then Theo gives Morwen a honey muffin. Morwen looks at Olwe, Olwe looks at Morwen, and then Theo gives Estel a honey muffin. Morwen shrugs and puts the honey muffin in, puts it into a little bag which she keeps around her waist underneath her cloak. Olwe is carrying her honey muffin, just holding it. She's not sure if she's allowed to eat it.
Yeah, do what you want with your muffins now. You know, if you're hungry, eat it. If not, keep it for when you get hungry.
Estelle?
I guess I'll keep it for when I get hungry.
Okay, Olwe looks over to you, sees you put it away into one of your packs, and Olwe kind of copies and just says, well, I'll do the same. Okay?
Yeah.
You are heading towards Mirkwood. Okay?
I'm eating my one.
You can eat it.
Yeah, I am.
Everybody else is kind of
it's-
like wondering, okay, we've been given a honey muffin. Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, well, I'm human. I have to eat, so.